I know it seems odd to talk about being cozy in the summertime. However, I did a poll over on Instagram and I asked you if you were still team cozy even when it's hot out, and 89% of you said yes. So today's video, I'm sharing 7 tips to make your house and space incredibly cozy even in the hot summer months. Hi there, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica, and here on my channel, we focus on all things mom life. However, everything we do here in my space does have a bit of a healthy twist, as I'm a holistic nutritionist and a nutritional practitioner. So for me, being cozy is really important all year long. I know that you think fall and winter when I talk about being cozy, but stick with me today, you guys, because we're gonna be talking about some really fresh and inspiring ways to bring some coziness even in the warm summer months. When I'm home, even if it's hot outside and hot inside, I still wanna have that element of coziness. I still wanna feel comfort. And to me, cozy equals comfort. And for me, I always wanna feel like my house is maximized for comfortability. So we're going to be starting in the bedroom with my first tip, and that is to have fresh linens. I like to wash our sheets and our duvet cover once a week, typically every Thursday, if possible and schedule allows. Having fresh linens just provides the most incredible feeling at the end of the day. And you guys have heard me mention this before, but I do take a shower every single night. I like to dry brush. I like to put on all of my body oil. If it's like one of those showers where you wash, you scrub, you buff, you do all of those things, there's nothing better than getting into bed in fresh sheets. So that's something that really provides that element of coziness for me. When I know I'm climbing into bed after a long day and I'm getting into these beautiful fresh sheets and my duvet cover, I like to wash both. It just gives me the most comforting feeling, like a big warm hug. Next, I'm not sure about you, but in the warmer months, we definitely seem to entertain more, probably because people are more apt to go out because it's not pitch black at 5 o'clock at night. And when your sheets and your bedding are clean and people are coming into your home, maybe you're giving them a tour, maybe they're just walking past your bedroom, fresh linens give off the most beautiful smell. And we're gonna talk more about scent here soon, but having that fresh, delicious smell also is extremely inviting, which provides more comfort and coziness. I'm not sure there will ever be a video of mine where I don't talk about essential oils and my diffuser. I share my blend pretty much every single day on Instagram. If you don't follow me along, I will link my Instagram for you in the description box down below. So I think one of the easiest ways to make your house feel cozy, not only for you, but if people do come over and guest, is to have a delicious signature scent and an essential oil blend for your home. I'm not a huge fan of burning candles because it's hard to find clean ones. Most of them are toxic. There are a few clean candles that you can find, but I love essential oils because it's just a really unique way to kind of get a delicious fragrance that makes your entire house smell amazing. I have shared this diffuser. We've had it for 6 years. I got it from Amazon. I think it was like $22 or $23 when I purchased it. Now I think it's $27 or $28. I will also have that for you in the description box down below. But this little diffuser can make my entire first floor smell amazing. And for me, having scent around the home just makes me feel uplifted. It makes me feel like my space is really clean. Depending on the blend, it makes me feel very calm and centered or a bit more energetic. So obviously you can do all of these different things just through picking different scents. Additionally, I did say this about having like a signature scent. Typically, if I don't know what to diffuse or what I really want the house to smell like, I will always use peppermint and orange. I get asked a lot about how many drops of each. If you're using like a stronger oil, I would definitely suggest scaling back a little bit, like 6 and 6. But if you're using an oil that's maybe not as high quality, you may have to double it depending on which oil you're using to get the entire house to smell that good. But lately, I wanna share with you some of my favorite scents that I've been using for the summer. This is 4 of them, but there's actually like 6 of them that I've been using a ton. I've been obsessed with diffusing lime. If you know, and if you watch my Instagram, then you know I always do peppermint and orange every single day. But I've been mixing it up and I've been switching it for lime. I've also been doing jade lemon and lemon myrtle, but then I recently discovered this citrus fresh blend from Young Living. Wow, this one is amazing. So I've been mixing that with peppermint, kind of in lieu of the orange. And then to make everything smell a bit more cozy and luxurious, the one thing you can add to any blend that you use, I haven't found one that this wouldn't work for, is a few drops of vanilla. It makes everything smell delicious, and it gives it like a bigger body to the diffusing blend that you're using. It just provides a hint of sweetness, boldness, coziness. It almost feels like cashmere when you smell it, whatever blend you use. If you just add a few drops of vanilla, it will make everything smell completely divine. But scent to me is really important, kind of like the fresh linens, and now moving into the whole house smelling good. If you know that your house smells good, your linens are clean, it's kind of easier for me to relax and enjoy my environment because it definitely feels more cozy. So now we need to move into foods, because we know food can just bring such an element of comfort to our lives, whether it's through traditional recipes or family recipes that are passed down, or ones that just you and your family thoroughly enjoy. It's very easy to get cozy comfort foods in the fall and winter season, but I want to challenge you guys to think about comfort in a different capacity. When you eat bright seasonal foods, regardless of the time of year and temperature, it does bring that element of ease and joy to your diet, because our bodies naturally crave foods based on the season. So when you bring in these bright, delicious seasonal flavors from summer, it's definitely an incredible feeling for your body, your digestive system, and of course your overall nutrition. So for me, doing weekend ingredient prep, which I just filmed a video on that 2 weeks ago. Yes, I will link that for you up here in the cards. Check that out after today's video. My entire process, how I meal plan, how I prep, and then how I cook the foods. But when I have all of my produce washed and ready to go, and I open up this refrigerator, it provides me an unparalleled level of comfort, ease, and enjoyment. I get so excited and I feel so good and more in tune with my body and more apt to grab these nutrient dense foods that satiate me and give me a level of energy to support my lifestyle. And for me, that's extremely comforting. I feel like when our environment is cozy, it provides contentment, security, and of course, joy. And for us, we are huge fans of invoking that joyous feeling through music. I'm standing here in our living room because we have speakers that we put throughout the house, which is one of those things I was so happy that we decided to do during the build, because we play music throughout the house every single day. Definitely from the moment when the kids get home from school or camp, all the way through cooking dinner and even starting to unwind for bedtime, we have music playing. And I just think that brings such a beautiful ambiance to your space. At our old house, we would play it through the TV or little Bluetooth speakers, portable ones that you had. I know a lot of people have like an Alexa or something like that that you could use to play music. But anywhere you are, when you're in a space and there's a beautiful ambiance, I feel like there's always an element of music that brings that overall feeling. So I'm a huge fan of playing like relaxing music or something uplifting like Jason Mraz, Michael Bublé. I'm a huge fan of playing dinner jazz. I feel it's really inviting. You don't have to pay like too close of attention. It's very safe when your kids are home or any friends are over. You don't have to worry about inappropriate language. To me, it just gives like an old school comforting feeling. You guys have probably gathered that by watching my YouTube channel in general. It's just like a clean, inviting aesthetic. And that to me brings comfort and of course, joy. So I encourage you, even if you just play it through the speaker on your phone, bring music into your space. Bring in those bright, joyful sounds of summer. You will be amazed if you have a little Jack Johnson on. It's the afternoon, you're cutting up some fruit, chopping some fresh veggies that are seasonal. It will bring so much unbelievable joy, contentment, and of course, coziness to your day. The next tip to keep your house feeling cozy is a little bit twofold. I'm sneaking two of them in here. One is to have a clean space, and I mean this in two different ways. I get this comment a lot here on YouTube about our space and how aesthetically pleasing it is to watch to some of you because it is minimal. And I will say, from the last house to this house, that was one of our main goals. We wanted a minimal space, less stuff, less clutter, and visually, that does give off a cleaner vibe and aesthetic. And for me, when my space is clean, it definitely feels more inviting, comforting, and of course, cozy. Second to that, when you have less stuff, it's more minimal, there isn't a ton out, it's also easier to physically clean the space. So I do find that I'm able to keep up and clean and dust and wipe down surfaces faster and easier because there isn't a lot of buildup or things that I need to move around to dust. There isn't a lot of obstacles in the way that prevent me from cleaning. And when I have a clean space, when the actual environment is clean and when it's minimal, I feel cozier. Now, there's definitely the entire opposite side of the spectrum. I love looking at homes, and some of my best girlfriends have a lot of stuff, very Pottery Barn, with blankets and drapes and things stacked on top of each other, and books and vases, and it's extremely inviting and cozy in their space. But for us here in our home, we find having less stuff, higher quality stuff, makes it feel cozier to me, and then I'm actually able to clean the space easier. Having a clean home is definitely a high priority for us because it does feel inviting, because I do want to be in the space more when it's clean. Not only decluttered, but actually physically clean as well. One thing that's really important to me all year long, but definitely in the summer, is to have a relaxing nighttime routine. We're outdoors a lot in the summertime, whether we're at the pool, we're walking, we're at the playground. I try to get us out as much as I possibly can because we're not blessed with beautiful weather all year long. So with that, my nighttime routine in the summer is really important. I love to take a long, relaxing shower, whether that's one of those nights I wash my hair or I just dry brush, I take a shower, I do my skincare. Then, if you're a follower of my channel, you know I like to then make a delicious cup of herbal tea. This is a really critical part of my evening routine. Then additionally, I of course take my Biooptimizer's Magnesium Breakthrough. I've been sharing this magnesium over the last few months, and so many of you have become huge fans and believers in this magnesium. So how the Biooptimizer's magnesium is different is that it does include all 7 forms of elemental magnesium in one capsule. This has never been done in this capacity with no synthetic fillers or junk. You cannot find something like this on the market. So depending on the day that I've had, I'll take 1 to 3 capsules of magnesium before bed, but I've also shared how I do also take an earlier dose of magnesium in the morning, because magnesium is for much more than just sleep. It's for brain health, it's for cardiovascular health, it's for our ability to manage and deal with stress through cortisol spikes that happen throughout the day. And as a busy mom and somebody who runs my own business, I create content, I quickly burn through my magnesium stores. Also, it is no secret, I love my black coffee. I enjoy coffee, and coffee can definitely be a culprit for depleting our magnesium levels. So having a relaxing nighttime routine definitely sets that cozy vibe, and ensuring that I have this wind down period helps me go to bed significantly faster. Then of course the battery on my Oura Ring did just go out, so I'm charging it downstairs. But when I take my magnesium, and if I forget to bring it when we're traveling, my deep sleep was greatly impacted. When I take my magnesium, my deep sleep nearly doubles. It increases by 40%. by just changing this one thing. So for me, having this beautiful, cozy, unwinding routine with, of course, our fresh linens. I've taken that beautiful shower. I'm drinking my herbal tea. I'm taking my magnesium. It just sets the mood and the vibe to relaxation and, of course, enjoyment. Then if you're in your home and it still is bright out, even though it's nearly bedtime for the kids, it's still like bright daylight out because it's summer, which is great. We love the daylight. We love the longer hours of sun. We definitely appreciate it here in Michigan. But I will say, and I've talked about this before, lighting is really important. I like to turn off all of the overhead lights about an hour or two before bed to really set that cozy feeling. You could, of course, do this with lamps throughout your home. You can do this with under cabinet lighting, anything you can do to kind of bring the mood down. And one of my favorite ways to also create that cozy atmosphere, and we have them all over our home, you've seen them in the kids' room, my office, and even our plugins, is to set the mood with a salt lamp. Salt lamps are amazing. They give off that beautiful amber glow, which of course is extremely inviting and cozy. Additionally, they're great for helping our mood, our relaxation. There's even been studies to show that it can help with air purification, the reduction of EMFs, electromagnetic fields. If you've been following me for any time, then you know I am all about lowering EMFs in my environment and my day-to-day exposure as much as I possibly can. Maybe one day soon I will make a video on everything we've done throughout the house to kind of bring down EMFs. But when you have salt lamps turned on, it can definitely help mitigate and manage EMF exposure. Also, they've been known to purify the air, and we use them as nightlights in the kids' bedrooms when they're sleeping. And I have my beautiful salt lamp diffuser that I show all of the time on Instagram in my office. It's a salt lamp and a diffuser in one, which is essentially like the perfect pair for this video and just for my overall lifestyle. So having that cozy element of lighting definitely can set the mood and make you feel more relaxed and at ease in your space. And I think that when we take like a bird's eye view at everything we discussed in today's video, it's all about comfort. It's all about relaxation. It's all about feeling at ease and at peace in your home. To me, when I think about comfort, ease, relaxation, and peace, all of those sentiments embody coziness to me. Even if it's 86 degrees outside, I still want to feel those things when I'm inside my home. So I hope that you found today's video helpful and insightful, and please let me know in the comment section down below, what are your favorite ways to keep your house feeling cozy all year long? And if you liked this video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up, and now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click, that way you don't miss a single video, and I hope to see you back here next Thursday.